Hey Morgan, hope you had a good day today. I got home from work a minute ago. Thought I'd check in to see how you were.
Aw, you're such a sweetheart, Ken. I'm doing great, thanks. I just got done eating dinner, and I was about to take a bath right now. How about you, Ken? Did you have a good day at work?
Yeah, no complaints. A lot of the same old, same old. Hey, I actually also wanted to talk to you about tomorrow. We're meeting at the station at 12, right?
Yep. My parents' house is within walking distance of there. Meeting up at 12 will be perfect.
Okay, gotcha. Man, really nervous.
You've got nothing to worry about. My parents are nice, and I've told them nothing but good things about you.
Oh, great. Thanks for setting the hurdle high for me.
It's not like you to be so stressed about something. It's okay, Ken. You're a good guy. Just be you, and everything will be fine.
I know, but it's just... Well, I'm about to ask your father for his daughter's hand in marriage. How can I not be nervous?
I guess when you put it like that, I see your point. I remember the first time I met your parents. I could barely sleep the previous night.
Right? Now imagine that stress multiplied by 100. That's how stressful it is for guys in the same situation. It's way scarier for men than for women to meet their fiancé's parents.
Really? Why do you say that?
What am I gonna do if I'm talking to your dad and he starts telling me, "You don't deserve to marry my daughter"?
Seriously? Ken, that is never going to happen. I know my dad. He wouldn't do that to us.
How can you be so sure? You always told me how much your dad spoiled you. What if I'm not the kind of guy he wanted for his precious little princess?
Okay, for the record, my dad has never called me his precious little princess. Second, he just loves me like any father would, I'd say. Most importantly, he loves me enough to trust my judgment.
I'm glad you're confident anyway. Meanwhile, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to sleep tonight.
Ken, listen to me. It's gonna be okay. You trust me, don't you? Well, I'm telling you, you don't need to stress out over meeting my parents.
Alright, that's what you say. Guess I'll hit the sack a little early after dinner in a shower.
Do whatever you need to do to relax, okay? Send me a text when you wake up in the morning.
Will do. Love you. See you tomorrow.
Hey, Ken. Thanks for coming by today. Oh, and I should let you know that you made a fantastic first impression. Both my mom and dad are raving about what a fine young gentleman you are.
Really? Phew, that's a relief.
I did want to ask you, though, are you feeling all right? You started seeming a bit under the weather after we were talking for a while, and you were making trips to the bathroom every 15 minutes. What's the matter? Did all the stress get to your stomach?
Well, I don't know. I just wasn't feeling well, that's all.
That doesn't sound good. Is something wrong?
No, it's fine now, really. I'm sorry. I guess I didn't realize how many bathroom trips I was taking. Now, a bit of a change in the conversation, but I wanted to talk to you about our wedding.
Oh yeah, what's up? Did you find a venue you were interested in? Tell me! I am so stoked to go around shopping for a venue with you.
No, it's not about the venue. It's about your parents. I was thinking that it would be for the best if we didn't invite your parents to the wedding.
What? What are you saying, Ken? This is rather sudden.
Trust me, it's for their own good.
Wait, now you're making even less sense. How is it for my parents' own good not to invite them to our wedding? Did they say something to offend you today or something? If that's it, I wish you'd be more specific.
No, it's not that they did or said anything wrong at all. It's not even their fault. It's just that my parents are, well, they're kind of the elitists about a lot of things. I mean, they're both Ivy League graduates, and they sent me to an Ivy League university too. My grandpa is the chairman of the board of directors of his own company. So, yeah, they're pretty elitist about who they hang around with.
I don't get it, though. Your parents knew about what sort of family I came from, and they gave us their blessing to get married, didn't they? If they were really that concerned about my parents' educational and work background, don't you think they would have said something sooner?
That was because it was you, though. Your parents may not have, But you went to one of the most exclusive private universities in the state. And after graduating, you started working right away for a Fortune 500 firm.
Even if what you're saying is correct, they're still my parents, Ken. I love them. They've done so much for me over the years.
And I appreciate how hard they worked to raise you, but neither of them ever even went to college. I don't think my parents are aware of that. And they're working in some factory in town, right?
Some factory? Don't tell me your parents' elitism is rubbing off onto you.
I really need to watch my phrasing. That's not what I meant at all. Sorry. Like I said, all of my family are college graduates. Our parents are all sitting at the same table during the wedding, so they're inevitably going to talk about stuff. Whenever two guys meet, their job and career path always comes up first. I'm terrified of how those conversations might go. I'd hate for your parents to get hurt by an insensitive comment from one of my family members. I'm telling you, they can be super elitist at times.
I don't think my parents are soft enough to have their feelings hurt by comments about their work. And as long as you're there to stick up for them, I don't see what the problem would be.
Yeah, obviously I'm going to do my best to keep tabs on them and redirect the conversation if need be. But again, I'm worried about them having their feelings hurt.
And I'm telling you that it won't be a problem.
We're not going to be able to babysit your parents 24/7 during the reception, Morgan. It's our wedding. We're the stars of the show. This is going to be our only wedding ever. I really don't want to ruin it. You don't want to come out of our wedding with bad memories of the whole event, do you?
Honestly, Ken, I have no idea what's gotten into you. I've never heard you say something so unthoughtful or uncaring before in all the time we've been together.
Please, Morgan, you've got to understand. This isn't what I think, it's what my parents think. I would so much rather not be having this conversation. That's all there is to it. My parents are elitist.
Be that as it may, I still don't get why we can't invite my parents to our wedding. You seem like you're in agreement with me that your parents' elitism is wrong. Why not do something about them?
I've tried, Morgan, so many times. I'm only telling you this right now because I've been thoroughly convinced that there's nothing I can do to change their minds.
Ken, there is no way I'm going to plan a wedding without inviting my parents.
I know that you must be thinking I'm the biggest jerk in the universe right now.
Yeah, you're not too far off the mark.
Look, tell you what, I'll go take one more stab at getting my parents to lay off, okay? I'll tell them that they are not allowed in any circumstance to say any kind or untoward things toward your parents.
I don't know, Ken. Are you sure that's even necessary? Do you think you're making a big deal out of nothing here?
No, trust me, Morgan. I'm 100% positive that this is the best way to move forward. And seeing how much they love you, I'll bet they can put up with your parents for just one night.
Put up with my parents? Is this some kind of joke? What is so bad about not going to college?
I'm on your side, Morgan. I hate it. It's 100% ridiculous. But that's you and me. There are a ton of people out there who are massive raging elitists.
And that's their problem, not mine or my parents. I don't see how this connects to barring my parents from our wedding.
Okay, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have even brought it up. Let's put this conversation aside for a while. In the meantime, I'll take care of things on my end.
This conversation is not over, Ken.
I know, I just told you we can put it on hold. I should have told you about my parents before now.
This is my final word on the topic, Ken. I don't care what you say. My parents are coming to our wedding. And if your parents or other family members say anything unkind to them, I'll give them a piece of my mind personally. Ken, we need to talk. Have you been talking with my parents lately?
Huh? What do you mean? Something happened? What did they say to you?
They're telling me that they decided not to come to our wedding.
What? But why?
That's what I'd like you to explain. Ken, did you talk to my parents about what we discussed the other day? You know, your parents' elitism?
No, I didn't say a single word. I couldn't possibly say something that cruel to your parents.
Okay, well then what about your parents? You told me you were going to tell them about my parents, right? Is it possible that your parents went around our backs and told my mom and dad not to come?
No, I don't think so anyway. And just so you know, when I had the talk with them, they said they were still fine with the arrangement because of your educational achievement. That, and after the wedding, they wouldn't be interacting at all that much anyway. For my part, I told them to keep the truth about your parents' background a total secret from the rest of the family.
Then what's going on?
Did they tell you anything else? Like, did they give you a reason they weren't coming?
They said your family was full of so many high achievers, they'd be embarrassed to be in their company.
Wait, that doesn't make sense. How would they know about that? Did you tell your parents about my family's elitism?
Don't be ridiculous. Of course I didn't do that.
Yeah, I didn't think you would. I guess maybe really just as simple as that. Maybe they're really just embarrassed. Not trying to brag or anything, but my grandpa's company has a ton of influence in the area. My uncle's serving as the CEO right now, but my dad is going to take over the position in the near future. And after he retires, I'll be the obvious next in line. That means you're going to be the wife of a powerful businessman.
My parents aren't the kind of people who would change how they behave around a person based on their education or career.
Well, maybe they meant they thought it would be embarrassing for you, not them. They might not have any problem taking the heat themselves, but I can see why they feel differently if they embarrass their own daughter.
I will never be embarrassed by my parents.
I know! God damn it! Did it again. I'm so sorry, Morgan. I keep picking the absolute worst way to express myself about this. But in my honest opinion, it seems like your parents might have some kind of inferiority complex. Like, the opposite of my parents.
Oh, you think so, huh? Well, I'm terribly sorry to have to say this, but I'm starting to feel like it may be for the best to call off the wedding.
Morgan, don't talk like that. You have no idea how long I've been waiting to see you walking down the aisle towards me. Bouquet in hand, white dress flowing gracefully behind you. I want to swear our vows of our eternal love to one another in front of all our friends and family.
All of them? What about my parents?
There's still plenty of time until the wedding. All that we've decided on so far is the venue. I think if we just give it some time, your parents will decide to come after all.
They seemed like they were pretty determined when I talked to them.
Alright, then I'll go and talk to them personally.
Really?
Really? I'll go and do my best to convince them to come. But can you promise me one thing? If even after my best effort they refuse to change their minds, will you respect the decision not to come?
Ken!
I mean, at that point, what else is there for us to do? Do you want to force them to come to the wedding? That wouldn't be enjoyable for either you or them.
Yeah, I guess.
Alright. Then I'll go down there on my next day off and talk to them. Are they free this Saturday?
I think so. I'll check. Thank you for doing this, Ken.
I don't deserve your thanks, Morgan. This is all my fault. Should never have brought up the stupid topic in the first place. This is me taking my responsibility for my own mistake. I really want your parents to come, so I'll write the best speech they've ever heard.
Okay. I'll let them know you're coming then. I know you're busy as it is with your job. You didn't need to add one more thing onto your plate.
Hey, Morgan. I got amazing news. I just got a call from the wedding venue. They told me that they just got a cancellation for the date we had picked out as our first choice.
Great.
Morgan, are you still mad about that? I wish you wouldn't take this out on me. Your parents are the ones who are to blame here.
How so?
Do I have to say it? I hadn't even said one single stinking word to your dad when I got to their house that day. And what was the first thing he said to me? Get out! All I wanted to do was ask them to come to the wedding. And frankly, if that's the attitude that he's going to have around me, then I'm glad they're not coming. I think I called it right a few weeks ago, Morgan. They've got some crazy inferiority complex.
You've got some nerve talking about my parents like that.
In my honest opinion, Morgan, your dad really pissed me off. I'm putting my foot down. They are not coming to our wedding.
That's fine with me. I won't be coming either.
What? What do you mean you won't be coming?
I mean just what it sounds like. The wedding is off, Ken.
What? Why? Have you completely lost your mind?
You really don't know? Well, I do. I know everything, Ken. I know what's really going on.
Huh?
I saw the way the color drained from your face when you found out that my parents never went to college and worked in a factory. You gave me this whole speech about how your parents were the elitist. But the truth is that you're the one who's the elitist. And that's why you didn't want them to come to the wedding.
That's not true.
I told you, Ken, I know everything. You told my parents that they weren't allowed to come to our wedding. You and my mom exchanged contact information when you came over to introduce yourself, right? They showed me all the texts you've sent them since then.
What? They showed you my text?
Well, no, actually. I took their phones when they weren't looking and saw for myself. They refused to tell me anything and I wanted answers. You said so many terrible things to them. How they were human trash, low IQ drones, blue-collar bums, and that you never wanted to see their faces again after the wedding.
No, Morgan, you don't understand. I didn't want to send those messages. My parents made me send them.
Sorry, but I covered all my bases, Kevin. I talked to your parents personally, and they said they had no part in it. As a matter of fact, they're also denying what you said about them being elitist. They're here at my parents' house right now to apologize to them for everything that's happened. Would you like to come by too?
What? My parents are over there now?
They told me they wanted to see your text for themselves, so this engagement is over. I'm breaking up with you.
Hold it right there. You're breaking up with me? You can't do that. You already accepted my proposal. That means you love me.
I thought I did when I said yes, but now I can see that I never knew the real you. I can't believe you were insulting my parents behind my back.
Morgan, please hear me out. I'm going to be the CEO of my grandfather's company one day. Don't you know what that means? That means that I'm going to have all the eyes of the industry on me and my family. I don't want people to find out that I'm related to people like your parents.
So that's why you tried to force them out of our lives?
I don't agree with that choice of words. I was simply encouraging them to exercise restraint and not associate with us in public.
That you can say something like that so casually is exactly why I can never be with you.
You can't do this to me, Morgan. I'm in love with you. You're intelligent, beautiful, talented. You've got it all. I could take you around in high-class circles without worrying at all you'd embarrass me. I feel proud to be the man you said yes to.
I didn't say yes to you so I could be your trophy wife, Ken. That's not what a marriage is. And if you like the finished product you see in me today, you should be a little more respectful to my parents. They're the ones who made me this way. They're the two most important people in the world to me, and you treated them like trash. Worse than trash, even. My dad had every right to throw you back out into the street when you tried to convince him to come to the wedding.
Morgan, I am so sorry. Really, I was a total idiot. I apologize. And I also realize now that I behaved unacceptably towards your mom and dad. I want to make it right to them. I want them to be at the wedding. So please, can you find it in your heart to forgive me?
I could never share my life with someone who so cruelly looks down on people because of their education or work history. We're through, Ken.
Please, Morgan, I'm begging you. Give me another chance. I will never mock your parents ever again, I swear.
I believe you.
You do? Really?
Yeah, I know for a fact you're never going to be terrible to my parents again because you're never going to see them again. Or me. I am so glad that I discovered the truth about you before we got married. I wouldn't be able to take you anywhere, high class or otherwise. You're too embarrassing to be associated with, so never show your face around me again. After that, Ken rushed right over to my parents' house. He got down on his knees, crying his eyes out, and begged my parents to forgive him for everything he'd said and done to them. Ken's parents were there at the time too, so we ended up getting a grand total of 4 lectures that day, one from each of them. He can apologize and beg and plead all he wants, but my mind's made up. There's nothing that he could ever do to get me to forgive him. After the lectures were finished, they sent Ken out of the room to have a talk with each other about how to move forward. When they called him back in the room, their decision was unanimous. They could no longer give their blessing to our marriage. My parents had put some money down to reserve the wedding venue for us, and Ken is going to pay them back for that. By the way, remember what Ken was saying about inheriting his grandpa's company? Well, he's actually working there right now. Apparently, he's such a lousy worker that they would never consider him for the role of CEO. All he does all day is try to push off his work to people who he found out graduated from less prestigious universities than he did. Everyone hates him. He managed to turn the whole family against him with the way he slandered them, so I doubt he'll be making any big career advancements anytime soon. He was always a kind, gentle, and loving person to me. I was so utterly shocked to see his true face. I can't tell you enough how lucky I am that I managed to dodge that bullet. We had quite a few shared friends, so word of our breakup spread fast. That means Ken's reputation is following him around, not just at the office, but now in his private life too. He's so broken up about it, all that he never leaves his room anymore, except for work. As for me and my parents, after Ken paid them back for the wedding venue deposit, they decided they wouldn't feel right throwing it all back into their savings account. They wanted to erase any connections they ever had to him, including that money. So, they decided they would spend it all on a nice vacation, and were kind enough to invite me to tag along. I feel so sorry for all the trouble I put them through. I can't imagine how much it must have hurt to hear their own daughter's fiancé belittle them like Ken did. But I think any sadness they had over his treatment of them is far outweighed by their relief that we're officially broken up. The vacation was wonderful, by the way. We actually did kind of a nostalgia vacation. We picked out a bunch of places we visited and wanted to visit back when I was young, and went to as many as we could. As far as my personal life goes, I can't really bring myself to think about falling in love again right now. But one of the most important lessons I've learned from this experience is that if I ever do marry again, that man is going to have to be just as respectful to my parents as he is to me.
Hey, Judy. How's your last night in our apartment going for you? You remember I'm coming over to pick you up at 11 a.m. tomorrow morning, right?
It's going fine, George, thanks. I was just doing some last-minute cleaning.
Cleaning? I thought that basically all you had left in that apartment was our bed and some clothes. What are you cleaning for?
We have a little bit more than that left. And the property management company is sending someone to inspect the room tomorrow. I'd like to get as much of my security deposit back as possible, though I'm not expecting much.
Oh, jeez, that's right. Those security deposits are such a ripoff. They always find some excuse to keep most of it.
Yeah, but I feel like I've done a pretty good job of taking care of the place while we've been here. They're gonna have to work pretty hard to find an excuse not to return the whole amount.
You always were an impeccable housekeeper, just like my mom. She's so good at cleaning, I always had her clean my room back when I was living at home.
Well, that's because you're lazy, not because she's a good housekeeper. I mean, you're sitting at her house right now, eating her food and sleeping in your old bedroom.
Hey! Don't make me out like I'm some mama's boy. She's the one who invited me anyway. She said she wanted to have a little more time with me before the big move. We won't be able to come by very often anymore. And speaking of which, why didn't you come along with me?
Well, I just figured that your mom wanted to have a little special time with just you before you go and take a job halfway across the country.
You were more than welcome. Actually, Mom was just saying that she missed you and wished you would have come.
Wow, really? Aw, it means so much that she would say that about me. She's been so great to me. My parents both passed away when I was still a kid, and she's been like a second mother ever since we started dating. I always felt at home whenever I was with her.
We're married now, Judy. She's not like a second mother for you. She is your mother. I know she'd want you to think of her that way. Sure, it hasn't been that long since we got married, but still. Might just take some time to adjust to your new relationship, but I hope that you always feel like you can count on her to help you out in your time of need.
Thanks, George. I know there's going to be a lot of physical distance between us, but I'll do my best to stay in contact with her. I'm probably going to miss her just as much as you will, if not more.
Hey, do not challenge me to a who loves my mom more contest, okay? I will destroy you. But seriously, yeah, you should definitely do that. Mom would love it. Man, I'm really sorry about having to move like this, Judy. We basically just settled down into our married life, and now I have to move out of the state for work.
Don't worry about it, George. I understand. I said yes to the till death do us part thing at our wedding, right? I meant it.
Thanks, Judy. Makes me feel a lot better to hear you say that. I was really worried you resent me for this. I mean, your parents are gone, but all the people you've known all your life live around here, right? And now you have to leave that all behind and move to a strange land just for me.
As long as you're with me, that's all I need. We can move wherever you need to. And my friends are already talking about coming to visit us at our new house.
That's great. I'll do my best to get my work done as soon as possible so you won't have to be all alone in the house.
You better. Okay, I think I should get back to my cleaning now.
Gotcha. Thanks a bunch for that, Judy.
No problem. Tell your mom I said hi for me, will you?
It's time for you to check in, Judy. Where are you right now?
I'm at the house, George. I don't know why you need to ask me. You're tracking my location with GPS, aren't you?
Yeah, but it's just an app on your phone. What am I gonna do if you leave it behind and run away from me?
I'm not running away.
You got that right. I know you learned your lesson the last time you tried to go crying to the cops about me.
You really are something else, George. You actually had a fake psych report written up on me saying I was schizophrenic. And worse, those idiots at the police station believed you?
I told you not to waste your time trying to get the cops to help you, didn't I? This isn't the city. These are all backcountry bumpkins. I bet none of them even went to college. You're stuck with me, Judy. Forever. Get used to it. And if you know what's good for you, you'll never stand up to me again.
Seriously, George, please stop this. You constantly check my text messages, social media accounts. You put GPS trackers in all my bags. Every time you even get the least bit upset, you take it all out on me. And when I talk to you, you never listen to a word I say. What happened to you? You were never like this before we moved out here, George.
I'm sorry, what was that? Unless my eyes are deceiving me, are you trying to stand up to me right now? What did I just tell you, Judy?
I'm not standing up to you. I'm just asking questions. Is that so bad? By the way, when are you going to give me back my credit and debit cards? Shouldn't I at least be able to access my own money? I saved all that back up before I even met you.
Yeah, but we're married now, and what's yours is mine.
No, it's literally my money. I earned it by myself.
Sorry, Judy, but I don't trust you enough to let you have any money. At this point, you just used it to try to run away from me, and I can't have that.
Why do you think that is, George, Why do you think I want to run away from you? Are you maybe doing anything to me that would make me feel that way?
That's the bizarre thing. I haven't done anything to you at all. I'm out at the office every day doing my best to earn a decent living to support you. And you randomly start telling me you want to get divorced? Are you insane? We just got married less than a year ago.
You're not the George I married anymore. You changed completely the moment we moved out here.
You're full of it. I haven't changed at all.
Yes, you have. You shout at me all the time, and you even pushed me into the wall the other day. You don't let me have any access to money, physical or otherwise, and you forbid me from ever having any sort of contact with any of the neighbors. I feel like I'm gonna go insane if this keeps up, George. I can't take it anymore.
Sure you can. Don't be such a baby. All you need to worry about is supporting me from home. That's what I need from you.
I have been supporting you. I've been doing nothing but supporting you.
Oh yeah? What about the time I caught you trying to go to some concert while I was out at work?
What's wrong with going to a concert? It was one of my favorite singers ever, and the venue was just a short way away.
I'm not letting you spend my money on any stupid crap. I'm the breadwinner of this family, Judy. I decide how my money gets spent.
I was going to use my money, though.
You're a married woman now. You need to quit acting like some dim-witted teenager fawning over a rock band.
What am I supposed to do for fun, then? What hobbies am I allowed to have?
Your hobby is being my wife. That should be enough for you. And I'm going to take you on a honeymoon, so maybe you could show me a little bit of gratitude for that.
Really? You mean it?
My mom has been on my back ever since we got married. I kept telling her we didn't need a honeymoon, but she's just so persistent. Seems like every other day she's sending me a message like, "Did you pick out a location for your honeymoon yet?"
I see.
Oh, and just so you don't get any crazy ideas, don't even think about blabbing to my mom, got it?
Yeah, I got it.
I'll be checking your texts every morning and night, so I don't think you can slip anything by me either. I'll be home at 6 p.m. sharp tonight. Make sure my dinner is ready on the table by the time I get there. And it had better be good, you got that? Try to force feed me any crap like a salad or frozen dinners, then you're gonna be sleeping out on the deck tonight.
Mom, are you there? Please wake up.
Judy? Hold on a moment, dear. It's the middle of the night. My wits aren't about me right now.
I'm sorry, Mom. I wish I didn't have to wake you like this, but this may be my only chance to talk to you.
Goodness gracious. What on earth did you try and call me almost 100 times for in the middle of the night? Aren't you on your honeymoon with George right now?
No, I'm not. I'm on my way to your house. Please, Mom, I need your help.
What? What do you need me to help you with? And why aren't you with George?
Because I ran away, Mom. I had to. I just can't do it anymore.
What on earth do you mean, Judy? Oh no, did you and George have a bit of a fight?
No, it's much worse than that. Ever since we moved out here, George has changed completely. It's like he's a different person. He shouts at me, insults me, belittles me. He took all my personal savings and credit cards away. He never lets me do anything but housework.
George is doing all of that to you?
Yes, and it's not all the time, but he's physically abused me too. He checks my phone, email, and social media to make sure I'm not trying to call someone for help. He even tracks my phone to make sure I don't leave.
You can't be serious.
I am, Mom. Please, believe me. He let his guard down and left his wallet out in the open last night in our hotel room. I thought this was my only chance, so I took enough money for a bus ticket and ran away.
Hold on, dear. This is all too much to take in. I can't believe that my George would do any of that. And you too, Judy. Whenever you talk to me, you always tell me how much you're enjoying married life with my son.
He's watching over my shoulders when I talk to you, Mom. I couldn't tell you the truth. I just went along with what he told me to tell you so I could continue talking to you. He doesn't let me talk to any of my friends anymore, so you were my only outside contact. So please, Mom, please, just this once, believe me and not George. Please.
All right. I'll trust you for now. However, you'll have to do some more explaining once you get down here. I won't tell George a thing either, so get over here as quickly as possible.
Thank you so much, Mom. You just saved my life.
Judy! Where the hell are you? Goddamn ingrate. I took you on the honeymoon you wanted, and this is how you repay me? What do you think you're doing? Judy, answer me! I picked you up like a miserable, starving stray dog on the street. You had no parents, no family, nothing. And I gave you everything.
I'm divorcing you, George.
What? Do you remember what I did to you the last time you said something so stupid to me?
I don't think I'll ever forget it, George, and I'm not going to let it happen again.
Thought I made myself clear, Judy. There is nowhere you can run, nowhere you can hide, and no one who will help you. Tell me where you are. Right now.
Why don't you take a wild guess, George?
Not playing your stupid games.
Oh, you're not fun. You used to be fun, George. We used to laugh and smile all the time, but all that changed once we moved. I suppose that's because you were sure that I couldn't run away from you anymore, huh? I have no parents, no siblings, no close relatives, and you took my phone and wrote a bunch of horrible messages to all my friends so they'd block my number.
And why do you think I did that, Judy? It's because you were being a stupid, spoiled brat. You brought it all upon yourself.
For a while, George, you almost got me to believe that too. I was getting yelled at every day over the most trivial things. I thought there must be something wrong with me. You would never behave like that for no reason. But your gaslighting isn't going to work on me anymore.
Gaslighting? You're so full of it. The problem is that you're an absolute failure as a wife. I was only doing what I had to do to help you understand that and be better.
Oh my God, seriously? You're gonna stand there and tell me that you were verbally abusing me for my own benefit?
Yes, and now it's apparent to me that I wasn't being strict enough with you. Now listen to me, Judy. You were going to tell me where you are right now. And if you do not, then once I find you, and I will, you are going to regret disobeying me. This time, I'm going to make sure you can never run away from me again.
I have never, in my entire life, been so disappointed in anyone as I am in you right now, George.
Who do you think I am, Judy? My mother?
This isn't Judy, George. And yes, I am your mother. Now, would you mind telling me what is going on here?
Wait. What? Mom? Is that you?
Yes, it is. Though after what I've just read, I'm ashamed to call myself your mother. What have you been doing to Judy? Why are you speaking to her like that? She is your wife, and you are her husband.
I don't believe this. I know that's really you, Judy. You're just pretending to be my mom.
Last night, at roughly 7:30 p.m., you sent me a picture of your dinner. After that, you told me that you had ordered some local produce to be delivered to my house, and that I should expect it here by Thursday.
Oh. It really is you.
That's what I've been saying this whole time.
Look, Mom, you don't understand. Ever since we moved out here, Judy has gone completely insane. I think it's the stress of living out here in a new area without any of her friends. It's almost like she's schizophrenic or something. She's always making up lies about how I'm abusing her. So don't believe a word she says. It's all the voices in her head, Mom.
I read your entire conversation just now, George. I have no reason to believe what you're saying is true. But even if it were, that's still no reason to speak to her that way.
Okay, maybe I went overboard a bit. I realize that. It's just that dealing with her insanity has been driving me insane.
Well then, it seems to me like the best thing for both of you would be to separate.
No, Mom, you can't say that. I love Judy.
Don't you dare pretend that you don't realize what you've done to her. I just about fainted when I saw her at the door just now. She's lost a terrifying amount of weight, despite having always been on the small side. She had bruises on her arms. Her eyes were dark and sorrowful. It was all I could do to keep myself from crying.
That's the schizophrenia, Mom. It does that to a person.
There is nothing wrong with her, George. You're the one who's lost his mind. You are breaking up with Judy, and that is final.
Never! I will never allow you to tear us apart, Mom. You know how much I love her, how much I care for her. Not to mention, I'm your son. Why would you believe her over me?
Because she has receipts, as you younger folks like to say these days.
What do you mean?
She recorded all your day-to-day interactions, George. I heard everything. Every insult, every shout, every threat. You're not going to escape responsibility for what you've done, George.
Those are fakes. She probably made them with AI. I've never been abusive to her. I love her.
Your mom isn't here anymore, George. It's me again.
Judy? You've got to knock this off right now. How could you go and tell those awful lies to my mom? Tell her you were lying. Now.
It's over, George. Give it up. There's nothing you can do to change my mind anymore. I'm divorcing you.
You're at my mom's house, aren't you? I'm on my way to the airport right now. I'll be there by this evening, so you wait right there.
Don't waste your time, George. I'm not at your mom's house anymore.
Then where are you?
At the police station. They're going to take me to a special facility that protects women like me from men like you. There's no way you'll ever find me.
Judy, marrying you is the best thing that has ever happened to me. You can't just throw me away like yesterday's garbage.
Oh, I can't, can I? You have no problem treating me like garbage. Every day you found a new, more creative way of belittling me. You forcibly cut off my relationships with my friends and used me like a slave. I know the truth now. You never loved me. You only married me because I was an orphan. You figured that there wouldn't be anyone to stop you from doing whatever you wanted to me.
That's not true.
It's true, though, whether you realize it or not. It's too bad for you, George. You thought that you would be able to control every aspect of life until the day I died, but I won't allow you to control me for 1 second more.
Judy, I'm sorry. I was wrong to speak so terribly to you. But you have to admit, though, you're partially at fault for making me yell at you like that. So can't we let bygones be bygones? You know that deep down, I love you and you love me.
What was that you were saying earlier about making me regret disobeying you? You said you'd make sure I could never run away from you again. What did you mean by that?
Oh, that? I was just angry, that's all. I didn't mean any of that.
No, I'm pretty sure you were dead serious when you said that, George. That was a threat that you had every intention of following through with. I'm never coming back to you. You're going to give me back everything you took from me. My savings, cards, all of it. And on top of that, I'm suing you for all the physical and emotional abuse you've put me through.
Judy, I'm really sorry. I mean it. I'll never do anything like that to you ever again. So can't we start over? I promise you, this time around, I'll do everything in my power to make you feel safe and secure in our home.
Sorry, but there's no way I could ever feel safe in a home that you're living in. And to think you had the nerve to call me a horrible wife? What kind of a husband abuses his own wife, uses her like a slave, and controls every aspect of her life? I'm going to start over, George, and there is absolutely no room for a scumbag like you in my new life. After that, the people at the place I was staying set me up with a great lawyer who dealt with George for me. It didn't take long for all the details of our divorce to be finalized. He does a great job of keeping up appearances to the outside world, so he was terrified when he found out the police were getting involved. He settled my lawsuit for his abuse out of court and swore under penalty of perjury that he would never attempt to contact me again. His mother went and got all my cards and money and returned them to me personally. I was telling the truth when I said that he had been physically abusive to me, but unfortunately, there wasn't enough hard evidence to charge him with any crimes. So George did manage to dodge serving any prison time, or even getting arrested at all. Part of me is extremely disappointed in that part of the outcome, but I also understand that it may be for the best. If I had succeeded in completely destroying his life, he'd have nothing left to lose. Who knows what he'd be willing to do to me then? No, I'm perfectly content in just getting him out of my life and getting a hefty amount of money from him in the settlement. George's mother was absolutely livid once she found out what kind of monster her son was, and once the divorce was settled, she formally disowned him. She also made sure to inform all of her relatives about our divorce, as well as the story behind it. Meanwhile, I went around to all my friends and told them the same information. Word spread around town pretty quickly, so I doubt he'll be able to show his face around here anytime soon. As for me, coming to this women's shelter has been an absolute lifesaver. It's such an unbelievable relief to not have to be afraid of George anymore. While the wounds from what he did to me may never fully heal, with the support of my friends and mother-in-law, I'm positive that I'll be able to get a great start to my new life.
Alright, Juno, I've had enough. You owe me some answers, and I want them right now. First question is, where the hell are you right now?
Duh. Is that a serious question? I told you, I'm going on a trip today. You're such a moron. Did you really forget me telling you about it?
A vacation, huh? And who are you going with?
My friends. Is that acceptable to you, Your Majesty? Am I allowed to have a life outside of you?
Your friends? BS. You're so full of it.
Excuse me? What the hell is your problem, Carter?
I know you're cheating on me, Juno. You're not going on vacation with your friends right now. You're going with your boyfriend.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Okay, gotta go. We're about to drive through a tunnel.
You can drop the act. I don't think I haven't noticed how strange you've been acting lately. You're barely ever home because you're always going out with your friends. And whatever precious little time you actually do spend at home, you're always staring at your phone.
Oh, well, excuse me for using social media. Come on, Carter, really? You're such a weirdo sometimes. I know you have nothing but bummer hobbies and don't know the difference between TikTok and Twitter. But just because someone is on their phone a lot doesn't mean that they're having an affair.
First of all, I do know the difference between TikTok and X. It's not called Twitter anymore, Juno. Second of all, I also know that you haven't been using either of those. You're always texting someone.
You're gonna need to have a lot more evidence than that if you want to accuse me of cheating on you.
You want to know more? I've got plenty. How about your spending habits? I checked your credit card bills, and you are spending a ton of money that you don't have. I mean, I've seen some days where you spend over $5,000 in a single day.
You're out of your mind. That's not true. You must have been reading the credit card bill wrong.
I know for a fact that I didn't misread the names of your expensive hotels you've been staying at. And that's not all. I knew it wouldn't be enough to have hotel stays on your credit card bill, so I hired a private detective to check you out. And do you want to know what he told me? He told me that he saw you and your boyfriend making out in a car together. But wait, there's more! He's got pictures, Juno. You're done for.
You hired someone to spy on me? I can't believe you.
Believe it or not, I have all the evidence I need, so stop denying it.
God damn it, you really piss me off. You're always like this. Always.
What do you mean like this? Are you upset that I don't let you get away with screwing me over?
There you go again. You're so obnoxious. Why do you think I cheated on you, Carter? Because you're an obnoxious loser?
I'll go ahead and let the obnoxious jab slide for a moment. Because I couldn't help but notice that you just admitted that you were cheating on me.
I've put up with a geezer like you for long enough. What was I thinking when I agreed to marry you? I should have married someone closer to my age.
Is this some kind of joke? When we got married, you said you fell in love with me because of our age gap. You said you hated all the men your age and wanted someone older with a more stable career. You've done a complete 180. Well, I've done some thinking lately too. I thought you were young, beautiful, and sweet, but now I realize that you're nothing but an immature little brat.
You can call me whatever you want, old man. I don't need you anymore. My new man's just 2 years older than me. This is the perfect age gap. Old enough to be more mature than men my age, but not old enough to be a practical boomer.
Oh, well, good for you.
Thank you. I wish you all the best of luck in finding some old granny for your next wife, too. You might want to hide the fact that you married someone 15 years younger than you, though. Women think guys like you are gross.
Age isn't important to me. All that matters is whether a person is responsible, mature adult on the inside. You're not entirely off, though. I'll definitely be looking for an intelligent, mature, sophisticated woman next time.
Are you trying to tell me I'm not all that stuff?
Do you want me to spell it out for you? I already told you, you're nothing but an immature brat. You got bored with your toy, so you're throwing it out and moving on to a new one.
I don't have to sit here and take this from a geezer like you. Screw you. Go and move into a nursing home or something, Grandpa.
Aren't we a grand couple, huh? A grandpa and an immature brat. Well, this grandpa's divorcing you, you little brat.
Fine by me.
I want you to get out of my life as quickly as possible. Pack your things and get out of my house immediately.
Gladly. Oh, but let me just make one thing clear. You were the one who brought up the divorce first, right? I'm saving these texts, so don't bother trying to deny it.
Huh? What's your point? Whatever. I'm not playing your stupid games. I've reached the end of my rope with you. I can put up with a lot, but this sort of betrayal is something I never will forgive. I already got all the divorce papers sorted out. Sign them as soon as you get back.
I can't wait. You think I want to keep living with a walking corpse like you? I have half a mind to call off my vacation right now just so I can get rid of you.
What the... Juno, are you still in the house?
Yeah, and what of it?
What's the matter with you? Is this another one of your stupid games? Our divorce was already made official. I told you to get out of my house as soon as possible.
Not so fast. I still haven't gotten my share of the assets. I'm not moving 1 inch until I get a big fat check for half of your money. You're not going to get out of this, so don't bother fighting it.
What? Why would I have to give you half of my stuff? You're out of your mind.
Oh, yeah? Well, let me refresh your memory. You told me that you wanted to get divorced. You said it first.
Yeah, and?
That means that you are responsible for this divorce, and I get half of your stuff. How stupid are you? This is kindergarten stuff.
What in God's name are you going on about? That's not how this works. You think just because I was the first person to suggest a divorce that I'm at fault? You cheated on me. Your affair has caused me an incalculable amount of pain and suffering. Pain and suffering for which, by the way, I fully intend to sue you.
Nice try, Carter, but you're not going to fool me that easily. Making up a bunch of nonsense about divorce law isn't going to get you out of the mess you made for yourself.
Nonsense. This is common knowledge. Didn't you graduate high school?
Not only that, I went to college.
Yeah. That makes it even more egregious that you'd be so deluded about divorce law. Are you really under the impression that whoever initiates the divorce is found at fault?
I've tried to explain it in the simplest terms I can, but nothing gets through to you. You're just too stupid to get it, I guess, huh?
That's an incredible ironic thing for you to say. Honestly, I'm at a loss for words.
Aw, you poor, poor thing. You think some garbage you found from a Google search outweighs all of my legal expertise? It would be hilarious if it weren't so pathetic.
Man, this is giving me a headache.
Stop trying to avoid the inevitable, Carter. There is nothing you can do to get me to budge on this. You are going to pay me what you owe me, and that is final. I will not leave this house until I get what's rightfully mine. Half of all your assets now belong to me.
Tell me, Juno. You got me curious. How much exactly do you expect me to fork over to you, What kind of dollar figure are you after?
Okay, I actually worked really hard on the math for this, so I know you're really dumb and probably don't have any kind of investments, but I bet your net worth is at least $100,000. I'll take half of that. $50,000. End of story.
Well, that's some impressive math. So, you cheated on me, and now you want me to pay you $50,000 on top of that? Don't you think that's a little, I don't know, evil?
It's not evil, it's just the law, Carter. The person who initiates a divorce has to give the other person half of their stuff. Everyone knows about this, huh?
Uh-huh, right. So, are you just making this all up as you go, or are you actually serious?
I know it must be hard for you to accept that I have you exactly where I want you. But your ignorance of the law doesn't change the fact that the law is the law. Did you go to college? Because I did. Plus, you're like 10 times older than me, and you don't know all this basic information. What have you been doing all your life?
Did you pay attention in math class? How can you reconcile me being 15 years older than you with being 10 times older than you? That would make you 1.6 years old. I've never seen a worse case of unwarranted self-importance. I think you're some kind of legal genius, but every single text is more nonsensical than the last.
You're not gonna gaslight me, Carter. You're the stupid one, not me.
In any case, I'm not giving you a dime.
You have got to be kidding me.
I suppose this explains why you're still in my house even after the divorce. Boy, I really screwed up big time marrying a low IQ psychopath like you.
Stop stalling, get back here, and give me my money. I don't want you to stay in your ugly old house for any longer than I have to. All I want to do is collect my check and go and spend the rest of the evening with my boyfriend.
All I want to do is enjoy the first moment of peace and quiet I've had since I married you. But you're not going to get what you're asking for, because what you're asking for is a bunch of delusional nonsense.
You're still trying to avoid paying up? You're such a stubborn old man, seriously. I guess it's true what they say about old men. You really can't get them to change their minds on anything.
Yeah, well, getting older and more stubborn has its benefits too. For example, it makes it easier for me to resist giving in when a stupid little girl starts making more and more ridiculous demands.
I'm just getting started. I hope you're ready for the mouthful you're gonna get once you get home. I've made my position clear. I'm not moving from this spot until you pay me what is mine. You coward! You never came home last night. Where did you run off to?
I got a room in a motel in town. I've driven by that place my whole life, but I never stayed there. It's actually kind of nice.
I'm glad you enjoyed yourself. Now get over here.
Why would I do that? You're still there, aren't you? I'd rather just sit here eating the free cereal and waffles they have here in the cafeteria.
You know I'm right. And it's killing you. You're too embarrassed to face me now.
Well, there is some embarrassment in there, but it's all secondhand. I'm really close to breaking my spine with the cringe I get reading your post. Hearing it in person might kill me.
Stop running away and give me my money. I am fully prepared to stay in this house as long as it takes for you to do what I say.
You really are a pain, you know that? I've had enough. Get out of my house now. You're trespassing.
How can I be trespassing on a house that's half mine?
If you don't get out now, I'm going to call your parents on you. I'll have them spare me the trouble of having to drag you out there by myself. Is that what you want to do to your parents? Force them to put a stop to your temper tantrum?
Don't you dare go and get them involved. This doesn't concern them. This would all go away if you just gave me half your stuff like I'm telling you.
How many times do I have to tell you? I don't owe you 1 cent. Quite the contrary, I hope you're prepared to write me a massive check yourself.
This is insane. After all this time, you're still not going to admit defeat? You are the dumbest, stubbornest man I have ever met.
Stubbornness isn't a word. And would you just take 1 freaking second to listen to what I'm telling you? You are completely wrong about the law.
Stop mansplaining the law to me, Carter.
Thank you for confirming that mansplaining just means a man being right and a woman not liking it. Look, if you don't want to believe me, fine. How about you go and get yourself a lawyer? If you're right like you think you are, then you should have no trouble finding one to represent you.
Why should I waste the time when I already know I'm right?
Humor me. Tell you what, if you can find a lawyer to give me a clear legal case on why I should pay you $50,000, then the money's yours. I'll prostrate myself in front of you and beg for your forgiveness too.
Prostrate? Isn't that a type of cancer? Anyway, I'll take that bet. You're on. I'm gonna record you apologizing and prostating or whatever and post it to my Twitter account.
It's X now, but whatever.
Dude, I know you're my ex now. You don't need to remind me. Now, I don't know any lawyers. Do you know anyone?
You know, I think I may have the perfect person for you. You're always watching YouTube, aren't you? Well, I know a lawyer who also does YouTube videos. His specialty is vlogs where he makes fun of people who make massive legal mistakes.
Wow, that sounds perfect. Are you sure you're fine with me doing that, though? Since you're gonna be the subject of his next video?
I have no doubt my name will come up, and I'm fine with that. He's actually live streaming later on tonight, and he takes call-ins for legal advice. Why not give it a shot?
Yeah, I'll do that. It'll be hilarious to humiliate you live in front of thousands of people. So don't come crying to me when your reputation goes straight into the gutter.
Juno, my dear, I am not concerned at all about what will happen to my reputation. Man, that was a live stream for the ages. I haven't laughed that much in forever. I can't wait till he puts up the clip on a second channel tomorrow.
Stop laughing at me!
I'm sorry, I can't help it. I mean, did you see his face as you were laying your legal case to him? He was fighting so hard to hold back his laughter.
What is wrong with that guy? He's the worst YouTuber ever. He had no business making fun of me like that.
It was so comical the way you were speaking so seriously while all the commenters were going crazy. I laughed so hard at some of them I started crying at one point. Oh man, I needed that.
It was not funny, not at all. I thought lawyers were supposed to help people. You knew this was going to happen, didn't you? You did this on purpose to embarrass me.
I thought that this was the only way an idiot like you would ever come to realize how wrong you were. I mean, you just would not listen to a word I said.
Stop calling me an idiot. I'm not an idiot. I just made a little mistake, that's all.
Oh, thank God. So my work wasn't in vain. You see now that you were mistaken, right? You understand that I don't owe you anything. Seriously, where did you come up with that ridiculous legal theory of yours?
A friend at college. She said whoever initiates the divorce loses. That's why you have to be careful what you say when you feel like you're heading for a breakup.
So this college of yours. I know a lot of universities have minimum SAT requirements to get in. Did yours have a maximum instead? Like, no one with an IQ of 90 or above is allowed to attend?
Shut up!
Now that that's out of the way, I can finally move forward with my lawsuit against you. Oh, tell your boyfriend he'll be hearing from my lawyer soon too.
What? You're suing him too?
Well, yeah. He had a part in your affair after all. You didn't know that you can sue both a cheating spouse and their affair partner?
No one ever told me that.
Man, you really are clueless. I think I might have to send these texts to that YouTuber. These will make great content for him.
Don't you think you've already done enough to humiliate me? I mean, I'm getting flooded with hate on all of my social media accounts.
That's why it's never a good idea to have common names across multiple social media platforms as a private individual. They probably found all of your accounts while you were still talking to that YouTuber. Man, the internet can be a scary place sometimes.
Bunch of no-life losers.
I wonder how much the jury's going to award me in damages. I'm really looking forward to seeing you in court, Juno.
Don't ask for too much, okay? You know I only work part-time. I can't afford all that much.
Nah, I think I'm gonna go with the no mercy approach. If I don't punish you sufficiently, you'll never learn your lesson.
What do you mean, learn my lesson? I already did. I learned that I was wrong about the law. What else could I possibly need to learn?
Huh. Guess you are capable of learning something. That's impressive.
Come on. Please. Stop treating me like I'm an idiot. I was just wrong about the law. I'm not a lawyer or anything.
Come to think of it, I've yet to get a genuine apology out of you.
Yeah, well, don't hold your breath.
I think I might get my lawyer to seek $50,000 in damages from you.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry for cheating on you. I'm sorry for acting like you were the idiot when I was in the wrong.
Hold on. I just got a text from your mom and dad. They said they're on their way over.
You told them?
Yeah, gave them a call while you were live with the YouTuber. I told them how you had cheated on me and were holed up in my house and refusing to leave. They said they'll be right over to take you home.
I can't believe you.
I can't believe you didn't tell your parents about a divorce. Like, really, Juno? Your mom almost passed out when I told her.
I was gonna tell them eventually.
No, you weren't. You knew that if you told them about the divorce, they would ask for my side of the story. And then your parents would find out about your affair.
Carter, look. If you win big in your lawsuit against me, I'm gonna have to ask my parents to pay for me. So please, can we settle?
What's the matter, Juno? Afraid of making your parents angry with you?
Yes! I'm terrified. I have no idea what they'll do to me.
I see. In that case, I'm going to tell my lawyer to ask for the maximum amount allowed by law.